Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back for another Empire review. Yes. Okay, so I hope you have your fucking snacks, your juice cups, your agua, your almond milk, your strawberries and blueberries, whatever your snack may be. Get that shit, because this episode was kind of 2 hours long, so I have 1 through 6 pages of notes to get through. Now, if this is entertaining as I hope that it will be, you will not feel like I just went through 6 pages and notes on you. Only I will feel the aggravation of that. Okay, now I'm gonna need for my trusty sidekick over here to keep the noise down to a minimum. I have Lucius in my notes is Lulu ever since Portia called that nigga Lulu. I was like, did she just call him Lulu? Okay, that's what I'm putting in my notes, because you don't know how annoying it is to spell out Lucius as many times as I have to spell out Lucius. So let's just go ahead. Lulu has writer's block, okay? He can't get this song popping, okay? He's at the piano, he's seeing double vision, he's feeling kind of, we don't know. And Becky's coming in annoying him about the accommodations and situations and performances for this Lucius Lyons concert that he's having. The Lion Legacy concert. Yeah, that shit. And he needs Cookie. Just like every other time when he needs somebody to help him fix a song, inspiration, Jesus. It comes from the black woman. It comes from the Cookie Monster, okay? I had to say black woman because just in my mind right there, I thought about like all the black women that was with they men in high school. Say he's a football player, basketball player, whatever. And y'all know what a nigga do. Get rich and leave your ass for a white girl. Okay, Kanye said it and he did it. Alright, told y'all. Meanwhile, Cookie and Malcolm are getting it in on a bearskin rug on some slow love making type shit, okay? And during their pillow talk, after which, okay, after some bag grabbing and, slow, I kind of felt like Jodeci should have been playing in order for this moment to, like, really set it off for me. Oh, whoa, whoa. Woo! Forever, forever, forever. Okay, like, y'all, I'm sorry. My hair is like on 10 because I just washed it. So, like, I just put my hands in my hair and now I have like Vuku Eco Styler gel and fucking Shea Moisture curling souffle all on my fingers. So excuse that moment, but y'all got me how Jodeci makes me feel, and that's what I was looking for in that moment. If they wanted me to remember it, y'all should have put motherfucking Jodeci on there right then. Okay, that's all I asked. Even though the song that they played was nice, I would have liked the OD to some 90s R&B for the 40-somethings getting it in. You know what I'm saying? And during their pillow talk, Malcolm spit and tell him what the real deal is. That Camilla did not take that money from Lucius. But of course, Cookie, feeling like her old ass don't need to be with her son anyhow, she's not going to tell Hakeem the truth. Nobody tells Hakeem the truth, which I feel is fucked up. Because how the fuck you expect him to run a company and he can't handle the honest truth that your daddy did send your bitch away, but she did not take the money. Okay? If he can't accept that type of honesty, like, I'm sorry. Y'all need to go ahead and chill out with trying to make... I don't even understand why we're arguing about this at this point. Like, this entire episode, I had moments when I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, for real. It was obvious to everyone during the entire season that there was nobody better suited to run Empire after Lucius but Jamal. He was smart. He had the music sense. He had the business sense. He had the fucking gangsterness about him to always not give a fuck when somebody pointing a gun in his face. Like, never phased at all. You would think he been doing this shit since he was 2. Okay? But all in the same, okay? He always kept his cool. Always made good decisions. He saved the day when Beretti and them was trying to steal all the people and they got a stale on the label and shit. All I'm saying, this nigga always come through. Alright? On every level, proving himself to be parallel to Lucius and almost on some greater shit. And now we get to a point where Lucius finally admits this. Finally finally, and I don't even mean in the first hour of this fucking show, okay? I mean in the second hour, we finally come to the conclusion that Jamal should run the company. Really? And now Hakeem and Andre mad about it. Now I know I skipped, but fuck it, we gonna say it, alright? I was so mad about that. Really, Andre? You think the company should be yours? You letting your dumbass wife convince you that the company should be yours, even though we just had your ass rolling around on the fucking ground last episode. Because you couldn't keep your shit together. Because you couldn't keep your cool. Alright? How you gonna run a $1 billion corporation when you can't not flip the fuck out? I mean, you don't even take your medication. You fucking up off Jump Street, okay? You don't know where you are in your life right now. You're trying to reach out for God, or, you know, in between Michelle's legs, wherever God resides for you. Lucius has experienced that double vision I told y'all about. His nurse does some research on WebMD, obviously, and talks to his doctor about it, and we eventually find out in the episode that Lucius don't have no goddamn ALS, okay? He have another chronic syndrome that messes with his nerves, okay? He takes some pills, it's treatable, he'll be alright. The nigga's not dying. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you why I knew this was gonna happen. Because even though ALS has been such a hot topic, you know, in the past few years, with all the awareness and the ice bucket challenge and you know, just all the stuff that's been going on with it, it was a hot ticket, you know, item, topic, whatever. But I felt like in order to keep this show going, which they didn't think this show was going to get a second season when they piloted. I promise you they didn't think that they was going to get a second season when this show piloted. But the way it has received these millions of viewers every single episode, more views. Last night they got 16.5 million views on this goddamn show. Okay, they had to reevaluate, and now Lucius can't have ALS because we can't have Terrence Howard in the wheelchair, you know, like with no fucking control of his nerves and shit, sitting up there talking about, oh, this season 2. For the rest of us who felt like we was ready for him to die, we just like, god damn, like, the fuck? Oh, okay, so we just not gonna get what we want. Oh, alright, fine. Lulu is leaving a press conference to announce Hakeem's album debuting on the same day as the company going public, and then there's this performance, the concert. All of this shit is happening on the same day, it seemed like, okay? And they're talking to the press, and Snoop Dogg is there, and Snoop is actually the only celebrity that has been on this show that has been himself. Snoop and Juicy J are the only two celebrities that have come on this show that have played themselves. I don't understand why, but I kind of feel like it's because, first of all, Snoop probably was like, look, if I can't play the Snoop D-O-double-G that I am, then I won't do it, because I got an album coming out and I got a single to plug. Peaches and Cream is actually a real Snoop Dogg. He got this new album coming out called Bush. Yeah, definitely gonna hop on that because I'm a Snoop fan. So, yeah, bucked up about that. But Snoop was in this bitch like, I must be Jesus, because Lucius was giving all of this ridiculous talk like, another what the fuck moment. Him thinking his invincibility is somehow like a defeat on God's part. Like, oh God, you lost, you fucked up because Lucius still alive. And I'm like, nigga, you may not be dying in 3 years, but you're definitely dying. You're definitely, it doesn't matter what you can do. You're going to die. My nigga, you get that, right? Like, at this moment, we're all decaying. Because we're getting older. And as you get older, shit starts to decay. And then you start to die. And then you die. And then it's over. To have a little bit more time with your family, and you think this is an opportunity to prove how big your balls are in comparison to the Lord, I just feel the blasphemy is just totally and utter complete fuckery. Okay? Blasphemous, you bitch. Okay? Moving along, y'all. Small performance after the press conference. Okay? And Hakeem comes out to perform his part of the song, and he, you know, raps, blah, 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 you know, get a little rap on, and we think it's going to be some high shit, right? High shit, but it's not, okay? It's him basically saying that Lucius is a sucker and a fool who can't even keep his family together, but that's alright, because I'm going to take your company, and I fucked your bitch, and I'm out. And he walked off. Homeboy, homegirl, all next to him, we out this bitch. He thought he had a moment. Lucius says, Hakeem! He turns around, pow, pow, right in the motherfucking kiss and knocks his ass out. Hakeem gets up from off the floor, spits the blood out at Lucius. That big ass bottom lip just still kind of shaking because that bitch big, so it's kind of like a, you know, okay? And he walked the fuck off because he feel like, nigga, you ain't even worth it, okay? I spit on your grave. I piss on your grave, you bitch. Okay, like, that's how he feeling right now. Hakeem has finally reached his limit with his father's fuck shit. So then he goes over to Jamal's and tell Jamal that he's going to sign with Beretti's label. Did I mention he fucked Anika too? Yeah, he's fucking Anika. That's nasty. Anika, how long have you been with Lucius? And if you were with him when Hakeem was like a child, I find that gross on a level. Like, I don't feel like people should technically fuck people they've watched come up. Like, you know what I'm saying? The only time it was okay was on Charm because, you know, Leo was a, you know, a fucking white lighter and he was their guardian angel, so he had to watch him for when Piper was a baby up until the time that, you know, they got grown and then they got married, and she was kind of freaked out by it, and I was like, yeah, that is kind of creepy, but on the real though, nigga been alive for like, you know, 100 years or some shit like that, so come on now, let's be realistic, okay? Anyway, Portia spilled the tea about Cookie in the Berkshires with Malcolm because once again, we need Cookie. Lucius needs Cookie for something. Lucius needs Cookie. Well, when he found out and put two and two, and it didn't take him but like a point meter of a second for him to put it together that Malcolm and Cookie must be fucking because they're both at Berkshire right now. And everything went whoosh. And he ain't hear shit. Now, mind you, he did not have this same reaction later on when he saw Anika fucking his son. But we're going to go ahead and get on with the show. So, Cookie called herself taking Carol to the office when she come back to do a little, you know, show around and shit like that. Little tour of this hot shit that we got popping right now after 17 years in jail, bitch. Nice fur. Doing good for myself. Threw my sister some money. She look nice too. Okay, they rolling up in here all excited and shit. Her card not working, but she like, that's all right, baby. Malcolm fixed that for me, girl. Talking about him and shit. Security come up and tell her that she is not permitted on the grounds and they need her key code. And she like, what the fuck, boy? Get out of my face. Then Lucius comes with his 2 lawyers to tell her that her fucking felon ass cannot be on the board of directors of a publicly traded company. Therefore, she is not on the the board of directors. So she has to get the fuck if he tells her to get the fuck. And I'm like, but what happened to all her shares? Like, you can't kick her out if she got, you know, shares in the company, can you? I don't, look, whatever. Either way, I don't want to confuse myself. I don't want to confuse you. So we just going to say that she was given 15 minutes to clean out her office and Malcolm rolled up on it and said, look, baby, all right, I got this job in D.C. We can leave. I'll take care of you. I'll do whatever. Cookies must have some good cookies, okay? He was even impressed by the fact that Lucius was the only man she'd ever been with. You know what that means, huh? Tight. Enjoyed it. Wanted to wife her. But she got to stay here because she got 3 sons that she spent 17 years away from. She got some fucking work to do. And she didn't work too damn hard to make Empire what it is because we all know it wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for Cookie. So here we are today. And she cannot walk away with sexual chocolate because she got to stay and deal with this yellow nigga over here. And everything we got going on with Empire and the rest of her yellow children, okay? Like, oh my God, y'all. I felt so aggravated in that moment because even though we know Cookie can't go, didn't you want her to go? I wanted her to go. I wanted to be like, girl, yes, take me. Take me away, goddammit. Take me away from here. Andre is trying to find God in between Jennifer Hudson's legs, like I told y'all, okay? And he goes to Lucius and tells him that he needs to find him a new, you know, CFO because he out this bitch, okay? He feels like he's been trying to fill this void in his life with darknesses, okay? And we can't have that shit. So now he's trying to get to know his God. And Lucius is like, what do you know about God? Okay? There is no purpose greater than to be a maker of music. And I wanted to remind him, hey nigga, Andre does not make music, okay? He just helps fund making the music. He don't necessarily make it himself. So calm down with the Piper complex, okay? Chill the fuck out, okay? You and R. Kelly need to have conversations with one another on how to get past this. Okay, come to this point now where we have no choice but to go with Jamal, okay? And like I said, after fucking reading the article, now you come to the conclusion that Jamal is the one that should run the company. Go over there to talk to him. You go over there to talk to him and tell him that he got writer's block. And then, because of the writer's block, we go to the old house. We gotta go to the old house in the hood because, you know, the hood always gets our creative juices flowing and shit, right? So they get in this little shack of a house. you know, well, y'all know Carol's house because Carol still lived there. And I'm like, that's some fucked up shit that y'all made that first album in Carol's living room. And y'all got Carol still living in that rank, dank ass fucking apartment in the hood. Y'all could have at least bought her a house in the suburbs, paid for, and you know, sent her a couple of dollars every now and again since she held y'all up when y'all really needed it. And now y'all balling out of fucking control and she's still staying in the same house. That's some bullshit right there, Lucius. And you gonna be kissing on her, hey Carol, and all that bullshit. Fuck out of here, Lucius. You know you're wrong, okay? You know you're wrong, brother. You're wrong, okay? Now, they in there, and Lucius starts to play on that old keyboard, whatever, you know, the song he's been trying to put together. And Jamal is like, you know what? If I didn't know any better, man, I say you was a fraud, okay? Maybe Beretti did write your music. And he like, bitch, you overstepping your bounds. Like, motherfucker, shit about to get physical and shit. But he was like, nah, okay, I worshipped you as a child, okay? That was the only thing that kept me going, was feeling like one day I could be like you when it comes to the music. And you in here pussyfooting and playing around. And this sounds like shit. So then Jamal starts singing and humming and putting shit together. And then we get our juices flowing. And then all of a sudden Lucius turns into Q from Best Man and starts playing the fucking guitar and shit with a serious face, alright? I was waiting for him to throw that shit over his shoulder, you know, like his ears hang low or some shit, and start plucking that bitch like he did in The Best Man. Then you fall in love with him right then and there. So then he turns into your boy from Hustle and Flow, because he talked about that whoop that trick shit. And I was like, oh shit, we tried to get into all of the characters that kind of pertain to the one we playing right now. Y'all better go ahead and have this real ass moment. Whoop that trick, get him. Whoop that trick, get him. Whoop that trick. That was the shit. That fucking soundtrack was so hard. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he trying to get this money for the rent, for the Cadillacs and gas money spent. We'll have a whole lot of bitches jumping shit. In my eyes, I done see some crazy things in the street. Got a couple hoes working on the changes for me. That's the shit. Good song, right? And the only reason Jamal came down and did this shit is because Lucius said he would bring Cookie back. Okay? That's the only reason he doing this shit. But then Lucius tells him that no, that's not it. Okay? I need you to do something else. You really want to be the head of this company? I need to see the monster in you. I need to know that you got that up in you. You know what I'm saying? Way up in here. Okay? So I'm going to need you to find a way to go get my masters back from Beretti. So Jamal takes this opportunity to go over to Beretti's and hang his ass over a balcony like his office hours are from 9 to 5. And my office hours are from. My office hours are from 9 to 5. That's my fucking part, man. I was like, excuse me, ladies. I mean, fucking Big Red is insane. Why are they both red? Look, I don't care. Here we go, y'all. Beretti actually signed them papers. And I'm like, see, Beretti, you ain't as big a thug as we thought you was if you let that little young nigga throw your ass over a building like that and you signed the papers and then we ain't hear nothing about you for the rest of the episode. Beretti ain't send nobody to shoot up Empire. Beretti ain't send nobody over there to shank nobody. Anika ain't even working over there at Cremo no more. We don't know what the fuck going on, Beretti. I don't even know why you even reappeared from the fucking dust. Because your balls ain't as big as you claim them to be. We're going to go ahead and move along, y'all. Lucius calls Cookie and Carol over, and he tells her that he wants her to produce the concert again, okay? And he might have overreacted, okay? He might have overreacted. So now we're gonna put, you know, Cookie Lions presents the Lucius Lions sound back on the billboard in front the building, because y'all know it's electronic. So every time we have to go back and forth with whether she work at Empire or not, the shit change. Like a fucking stock market number. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Andre goes to church, okay? And Lucius goes there to try to convince him that he needs to come home. Okay, you need to come back into the world, son. I know I gave Empire to Jamal, but you are still supposed to be there to be the CFO and do your job as the financial MBA of this fucking company. Okay, at the end of the day, you are bipolar and you stop taking your medication because shit got stressful. So if shit gets stressful again, you're gonna lose your head, and then what the fuck gonna happen to my company? Like, come on now, let's be real. This is the dumbest shit ever for him to be so, like, if at first he tried to like play it dust and shit. He tried to let it go, but then I feel like him listening to Rhonda buck his head up, because y'all know Rhonda packed her little raggedy duffel bag and left to go by her girlfriend's house because she was pissed about the way he just went ahead and left her for Jennifer Hudson and her thick thighs. Okay, yes, he did leave her for those lips. I think that's what it was about. But anyway, she told him that he punked out by letting the company go to Jamal without a fight. And I'm like, what fight was there to have? Like, he almost got his brothers killed at one point doing dirty shit that he was doing. There was no fight left. The nigga had a nervous breakdown last episode. The fight was over. Okay, he lost. That's it, that's all. You know what I'm saying? So for her to be her main focus, that pissed me off. But anyway, so Lucius goes to the church and he's trying to convince Andre to come back. But Andre's like, no, I'm not coming back. I'll still be here when you dead, okay? And I will send a prayer down in a fireproof glass to your ass, because we all know where you going, all right? Now, he goes back in there to see, Michelle, a.k.a. Jennifer Hudson, singing. And Lucius takes this moment to be the absolute devil, okay, like the absolute fucking devil, and walk in there all emotional and talking about, oh, you are the greatest, oh my God, I would love for you, I want to make an album with you, yeah, I want to make an album with you. And I'm like, all these 5 heartbeat references, y'all remember when Big Red went over to the table and was like, call me when you start looking for a manager. And then Jimmy came up, Jimmy, Big Red, it has been a long time. And then Diane Carroll played him dust, and he was speaking French to us. What to play the kid, Jamel? She like my fucking handbag. And then he was like, when y'all call me, when y'all start looking for a record company. Like all of this shit and bucking their head up and all of that. Like, that's what this moment reminded me of, okay? So he didn't got Jennifer Hudson's ass to leave the church, and now Andre is pissed off and tells her that she's spreading her legs for the devil and she don't even realize it. And I'm like, nigga, yeah, your daddy's smart. He was trying to break your faith. He told you he was trying to break your faith. Yeah, that's exactly what he was trying to do. But I want for you to find faith outside of Jennifer Hudson's legs, so that you'll know if anything go down with her, they ain't got nothing to do with you going to church. Like, that's that dumb shit right there. And that's what made me so mad, the way she sat in between that man's legs right now. Like, this nigga is about to kill himself, and you over here playing pussyfoot and shit like that. That's some bullshit, okay? Because as soon as the bottom drop out and he realized that you not really trying to fuck with him like that, considering the fact that he's married and shit, and now you done went on to basically go into the world he's running from. I don't even know what to do with Andre, y'all, but I will tell you this. Trey is the next goddamn Denzel. Y'all go tell somebody I said that shit, because I said it, alright? So Lucius goes home, takes some medicine, knock his ass out, he sleep, okay? Cookie goes in there to say, I let your little nurse out. He started talking in his sleep because she get all in his ear about how fucked up it was for him to send Jamal over there to deal with Beretti. So he like, get off me, get off my bed. And she like, I'm not on your bed. And then we realize that he's hallucinating. He's talking to Bunky, who's sitting on the end of his bed like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to take you on home, bitch. You thought it was a game. You fucked up. You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right? The black of Forrest Whitaker's neck. Ugh. He gets up and starts talking shit to Bunky about how he killed him. Cookie's sitting right here, okay? Cookie is listening to him say he killed Bunky just like Shine did his homeboys when they tried to do the same thing to him or some shit like that. I missed the correlation between Shine and whatever happened, with Bunky. I don't know. But basically he said that he killed Bunky. And he said that if Cookie and Hakeem think they're going to take him down, they got another thing fucking coming. Because it don't matter who they are. They can get dealt with, okay? They can get dealt with out this bitch, okay? Alright? It can happen to them too. And Cookie was just sitting up there looking just astonished of him feeling like he was a god or some shit. He even said that he didn't have ALS. So he was trying to keep that from everybody. But when he said that, Cookie was like, you son of a bitch. So she tried to put a pillow over his head and smother him. But he grabbed her hand and she dropped the pillow and ran out crying and shit. And the next day, this nigga invite everybody over to the house. He got gifts for everybody, okay? He's trying to, mend fences, because he said he woke up this morning feeling like he was fucking over his family. So he wanted to make shit right. Everybody got these little nice boxes. I'm like, some rich shit. Woke up this morning, got all this shit done. It's like 8 o'clock. Anyway, so let's start with Hakeem. Hakeem got a gold necklace with a lion's head with wings, okay? And this is to exemplify Okay, this is to be a symbol of the fact that he was trying to be held down. Okay, Lucius apologizes for what he did with Camille, trying to hold his son down, trying to hold him back from what he wanted to do. But he gonna give him a jet so he can go and do whatever the fuck he want to do. That way, nobody can ever hold him down again. Therefore, he is flying free, my nigga. Okay, now we move on to Andre. Andre got a cross because, yeah, daddy tried to break your faith and that was fucked up because that's what happened to him. Okay, but he was wrong for that, and he will sign over $100 million at his disposal to do what he may, to help the churches, to help the folk, to help the people, to help the blacks, to help black lives that matter. Okay, which was also a part of this because Patti LaBelle had said that all the concert proceedings was going to Black Lives Matter. Well, a portion, not all. We ain't doing this shit for free. Black Lives Matter, but we black lives and we gotta pay bills. All right. Then we get to Jamal, and he announces that he gives him the head of the Alliance head and says that he has the company. And of course, Hakeem and Andre are pissed off. Andre is giving him the most shade ever, and Hakeem was like, "Well, as long as my album's still coming out, right?" And he was like, "Well, we want to push your album back because my album is still doing so well. So we're gonna let my shit die down first, and then put your album out." So Cookie gets there, and she has a gift. And nigga give her a little pillow because she tried to put the pillow over his face. I was like, you was a grimy bitch. Why they didn't ask why she got a pillow then? They go, oh, we didn't notice that she got a pillow and we all got gold fucking jewelry and shit. Anyway, y'all, so Cookie and Jamal go to Lucius' office to try to get her back into the company. And Lucius says no because she tried to kill him last night. I'm sorry, y'all. It was so funny to me. Because I feel like, come on, bro. You know she wasn't really trying to kill you because you was on a hell of a lot of drugs. So if she wanted to sit on your face with that fucking pillow over it, she could have killed you. Alright? It could have been done. But she didn't do that. She was just crying and left out the room. But, I mean, you was saying some crazy shit. Now Jamal is pissed off. And now, once again, Cookie is fired, y'all. Vernon comes back. And Lucius gets Vernon to follow Cookie because he thinks that, you know, she's gonna do something to get back at him for him kicking her out once again in the same fucking week, okay? Which means that the people who are loyal to her, like Rita Ora, who was supposed to be performing at the concert, has pulled out since it's no longer Cookie Lyons Presents, okay? Thank you and bye-bye. Cookie gets thrown into the back of a black sedan by the fella Riley Hood, who want her to turn on Lucius because Shine Johnson, the dude we was talking about earlier, who I don't know who the fuck he is because we've never seen him, he's some old thug, and they finally got his ass on all of these charges, and he's willing to turn over on Lucius because he knows that Lucius killed Bunky. Alright? So, they trying to get Cookie to confirm the situation, and Cookie's like, if y'all want to snitch, y'all need to find somebody else. And even though she thinks in her mind how the last time she had the same situation, but I think she feels like she would never, you know, not do how she, you know, she wouldn't change anything. She wouldn't change shit. Okay, she would still go to jail for that nigga like she did last time. And just like this time, she's just not going to say nothing because she ain't have nothing to do with that shit. Okay, now I'm sure if it came down to him and her, she would pick herself this time. But that's not really what it was about. She didn't want him to go down like that. And street niggas don't want each other to go down like that. They don't want each other to go to jail. They want each other to die. Okay, nobody, we don't want, that's worse. We don't want to see you go to jail. We all happy and pat Cookie on the back for not being the one to blow the whistle because the whistle was gonna be blown any fucking way, okay? So Hakeem is working out looking like Dead Mike, okay? And Anika convinces him to get Andre to do a hostile takeover because she knows some dude called Tricky Trickster or some shit like that, okay? Tricky Trickster got a grandson that wants to be a rapper. He fucking sucks, okay? He fucking sucks. But we trying to get money and help from Tricky Trickster, so we gonna go ahead and try to work this out. Now the first thing we gotta do is get Cookie and Anika in the same room. And y'all, when that happened and Cookie threw the drink in Anika's face and smacked the fuck out of her before she can even really react, okay? And then she was like, I mean, I told her, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that Anika wasn't going to do nothing. Well, Anika grabbed her ass by the hair and tried to have a Jada Pinkett, Sally Richardson moment and flip her ass over by the weave, but it didn't go down like that, okay? Because Cookie was in jail for 17 years, and that ain't the first time somebody done tried a low-down dirty shame move on her, okay? So She and her start fighting, and Anika, you know, got a few good hits in, and you thought she was doing something, but ultimately, let's be fucking real. In real life, she wouldn't even had a fucking chance unless she's been trained in karate, kung fu, jitsu, some shit that would allow her some type of get up, okay? Like, you can't just be a regular fighter and then you're gonna beat a bitch ass that's been in jail for 17 years. You know how many fights you get into in jail? Okay, you got too much time on your hands. You get into fucking fights over soap. This bitch took the last lip gloss in the commissary. I'm fucking her up. She knew that's my color. She don't even wear that. I'ma fuck her up on the yard. Okay? Like, I'm just saying, okay? I'm sure it's happened a couple of times. Man, she got on top of the table and was choking Anika the fuck out. Andre and Hakeem had to break that shit up. She was gonna kill that bitch, y'all. It was hilarious. But anyway, they put their differences aside to fuck over Lucius, because that's who we all here to fuck over. So they go see this awful fucking performance by this little boy and talk to Tricky Trickster. And Tricky Trickster said the best way to take over somebody's company is to have the CEO in some type of controversy. Therefore, stock falls and you can afford to buy all of the stock and then change the board of directors. Therefore, stock will go back up and then you can run the company. So basically, that's what they set out to do. That's the plan. Meanwhile, they having this performance when Patty said they were giving their proceeds away. It was having it wasn't a performance, y'all. It was a press conference. And this motherfucker, this 5 Mile looking ass nigga Black Rambo coming there talking about he not gonna be a part of it because, you know, he don't want no bottom man running the show. Talking about Jamal being gay. He ain't here for that shit. So he decided to bust into a press conference like we just found out this nigga was gay or something like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, you look like you still stay in the same project you was staying in before you got your deal. So you should really not do shit like that. You should really calm the fuck down. But anyway, he thought he was doing something. So Jamal was like, man, fuck that nigga. We don't need him. And Lucius concurred. He felt like, bye, nigga, whatever. But Andre was like, nah, man, that's not good business. We don't need to make such a big statement about homosexuality when we're about to, you know, get this IPO popping. I'm like, but I feel like if you pick your openly homosexual son to run the company, you've already made a statement. Is it just me? Is it just me? But go ahead, Andre. We're going to let you have it, baby. In order to combat this and to get some, you know, some aggression out, Jamal goes over to Battle Rambo at the club he battle raps at, right? And can we just say that, like, Black Rambo is boom, 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 whack. Motherfuckers whack as fuck. Boom, 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 whack. Okay? Like, I don't even understand why this was even a fucking battle. And then I see Charlamagne gave Empire the Donkey of the Day for this exact scene where instead of rapping, because he's not a rapper, the singer Jamal sings about how you ain't no better than me. Okay, your sin ain't no, you know, better than my sin. Your skin ain't no better than my skin. And you can point fingers all you want to, bitch. Okay? Like, okay? He let him know what it was and he sang it so strong and so forceful. I was disappointed that he didn't rap because it was a battle rap, but then when he started to sing and I was like, God damn, he going hard. I felt it so much it didn't even fucking matter. Okay, the look on dude's face was enough for me. So Charlamagne, you get Donkey of the Day on my show for being fucking ignorant and not picking something way more disrespectful to use as Donkey of the Day besides a fucking show where people sing. Fucking singing. Like, really? Really? Vernon meets with Cookie, y'all. And she basically wants confirmation on whether Lucius killed Bunky. And he confirms it and says that's the reason why he got back on drugs. Because he felt so guilty about it. Him and Bunky helped raise those kids. And he thought that they were all brothers. And for Lucius to kill him just like that. And then he had to help, you know, dispose and you know, kind of deal with the situation and act like it didn't happen. That's not good for somebody that's trying to stay off drugs. Especially when a part of their, you know, their rehabilitation is being truthful. So he told Cookie what the deal was, and Cookie is worrying about her sons. So Vernon goes to talk to Andre. Andre is not trying to hear anything that Vernon is saying. Vernon is like, bro, you like a son to me. I love you. We can work this out. This is not the worst thing for Jamal to be head of the company. You can still be head of the business portion. And Jamal can still be head of the company. Hakeem can still do his music. Everybody can win and still have their parts in the company. He's trying to explain this to him. and trying to be calm and zen with this nigga. But he starts talking about how he ain't nobody to him, he ain't family to him, he ain't nothing but his daddy's bitch. And that's when Uncle Vernon got pissed off. And I don't remember who pushed who first. But essentially, just like I told y'all, Andre thought he was big enough to fuck with, you know, Malik Yoba. And no, my nigga, he's old, but the nigga's still strong and the nigga's still big. So, no. You basically got your ass whooped. Yeah, you punched him across the room one good time. And you thought you had won. But a real hood nigga knows to never stop fighting, okay? He kicked that nigga and he fell and he fucked him up. And this is when the shit got bad. Because to me, them fighting wasn't nothing. Because you could see Vernon not trying to fight him. But if I got to whoop your ass for you to stop disrespecting me, I'll whoop your ass. I help raise you. I understand, okay? This moment could have passed and they could have got over this moment. But then the white bitch just and y'all, this is not coming from me. But I can't tell y'all how much I feel like Lee Daniels and all of them are playing into the fact that in African American culture, just like, you know, it's been said that white women are black men's kryptonite, black women feel like white women are the devil. And when they come into a room full of black men, some horrible shit is going to go down. And in this situation, they were right, okay? Y'all, don't take that personally. I love white people, okay? The ones that I love anyway. I'm just saying, I can't love all you motherfuckers. Are you kidding me? I don't love all black people. I mean, some of y'all, like, just make me want to punch y'all in the fucking face. So we not even going to get into nothing like that. Don't ever feel like that about it. But I just had to say what the stereotype is and what they were playing into when this scene happened. Rhonda bust in, and instead of her pushing Vernon, instead of her hitting him with something that wouldn't kill him, she finds the hardest fucking thing she can find, a fucking iron candlestick holder, and hits him over the back of the head with it. Bow. Thump. That nigga dead. Okay? He didn't even have a chance. He was dead on arrival. I was like, this bitch. And Andre was like, Uncle Vernon. And then he, you know, he trying to call the police and shit. And she's like, don't call the police. I'm pregnant. See what I mean? See what I mean? Trap game. Because now this is going to come back on them. Because nobody knew that when Lucius got arrested at the end of the episode. Yeah, that's right. That nigga got arrested. He got arrested in the middle of trying to have a sentimental moment with Jamal, in which he explained to him that his real name was Dwight Walker, and Dwight Walker wasn't gonna never make it in the hood, so he had to become Lucius Lyon. And it's so hard being a black man in the hood, and he knew that on top of being a black man, being gay was gonna be even harder. Trying to explain all this emotional shit to his son, but then the federale hood walk in and get his ass, and he think it's Cookie. Jamal think it's Cookie, but ultimately the federale hood like, somebody find where the fuck Vernon at, because we don't know where Vernon at, because Vernon is our witness. Yeah, Vernon is the one that turned evidence over that he killed Bunky. That's the reason why. It wasn't nobody but Vernon. And Vernon did that shit because Vernon's on a 12-step program, and you gotta, you know, Narcotics Anonymous, and you gotta be real. Another 5 Heartbeat reference. I feel like going to go. Look, y'all get the fucking drift. I done sang this song for y'all before. Though the storm may be raging and the fear. Oh! Look, I'm not going to get into it, but I feel like going home, okay? Eddie Kane Jr., 5 years on Narcotics Anonymous will do that for you, okay? And that's what Vernon was trying to get together when I think he went and blew the whistle. And he knew that Lucius was getting out of hand. This God complex, you feeling like you can just do anything to people, and actually really feeling like you did this all on your own, when if it wasn't for Beretti at one point, if it wasn't for Vernon at one point, if it wasn't for Bunky at one point, if it wasn't for Cookie at one point, if it wasn't for Anika at one point, if it wasn't for Andre at one point, if it wasn't for Jamal at one point, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of those people in his life kept that shit rolling, whether he wants to admit it or not. Especially Bunky and Vernon and Cookie, who've been there since day one. Bunky, who raised your kids, Vernon, who helped raise your kids and kept cleaning up all your fucking messes. That's some bullshit right there, y'all. That is some real, like, heavy loaded bullshit. But yeah, y'all, Jamal went out there and sang with Patti LaBelle, and it went hard, okay? And now Lucius is in jail, but he gonna get out because the only witness is dead. And when he get out, he gonna set it off. And this motherfucker awarded. Alright, so that was Empire. That was, goddammit, my mashup of a 2-hour review full of non-stop fucker duck, okay? And I enjoyed every minute of it. I cannot wait for the show to come back. I so enjoy the show. I love the show, okay? And I cannot wait to come back and see what they do next season. And they better be just as good, or we will read them to dust. Yes, we will. But anyway, you guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Yes, I will be doing hair videos because somebody asked me. I will be doing a hair video on my hair, where it is now, my regimen now that I go to the gym 4 days a week. And yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to get into all of that. Alright, so like, comment, subscribe, Care Bear, share, and you know, get at my people. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I fucks with you. Peace out.